Systems online.
Alright.
Scanning.
Let's see if this game wants to function correctly. Alright.
Scanning. Bogey.
Dude, this game plays so well with the joystick.
Lock.
Yeah, I think I was using the gamepad before because the joysticks weren't working.
Dude, they made it so satisfying to launch a missile too. Like, it's hard to describe the way it flies off of your ship, but like the sound effect is perfect. And like you could feel your ship get lighter almost when it flies out.
Kinda neat.
But I think they disabled the missile cam. Which is horrible. Horrible.
I don't know what it is about building ships, but they always look like penises at a certain point.
Should we be having another conversation?
What about what?
Well, if you're seeing penises and everything, then
Bogey.
there's another conversation to be had.
Bogey.
Well, no, it's...
That asteroid looks like a penis. No, Loki.
Bogey.
It doesn't look like a penis.
Did you ever play Eve?
Eve Online?
Lock.
Yeah.
No, I never got into that. I'm not an old enough PC gamer. I've only had a PC for like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. They had a ship in Eve that was my favorite ship until my roommate walked in my room one day and goes, "Why are you flying a penis?" And I looked at it.
Serious?
And literally, they were like, "Oh my god, this looks like a cock and balls."
How could you let your roommate ruin your favorite ship for you?
Well, it was. I still flew it for a long time. It's just I laughed every time I saw it. And then the makers of the game, in Eve, the Tier 2 version, the more advanced version of it, they made it pink. And I was just like, come on, guys.
Oh, dude, I'm passing out. I'm sorry. It's so...
Passing out.
I think they've done some tweaks. How long has it been since you played the game?
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were talking in real life.
No, I don't pass out when I'm playing video games. I'm not that out of shape.
Well, no. I mean, I'm talking like I've done the I get tired. And it's like I'm passing out, guys. I gotta go.
Oh no, my avatar was literally passing out.
Last time I played it, they had that in there, or a little bit of it, but not the whole.
They've made some tweaks to it. It's a little bit... It seems like it's more difficult to pass out now than it was when it first came out. So they've kind of like... they've tweaked it a bit. But I really like... Whoa! Almost crashed into somebody. I really like the sound effects, like when you're being exposed to a lot of really strong G-forces, like you can hear your pilot breathing really heavily, trying to get oxygen in his blood. Oh yeah! Yeah! I love this game.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Yeah. Oh, I've had fun with it.
Yeah, I love the sound effects of laser rounds hitting a hole of an enemy. I mean, they got that sound effect perfect. And they've even tweaked the radar system a bit now.
So you mean it's less than useful?
I mean, well, it's still extremely useful. But, I mean, It's hard to explain while I'm trying to shoot people. But it's more in-depth. Definitely more in-depth.
I want the option for the old Wing Commander radar.
Oh shit. I've never played Wing Commander.
It basically, it wasn't like a globe like it is now. It did this thing where it was, there was a circle in the center, and then it kind of had another circle that was kind of divided into four. So the circle in the center was ships in front of you. The divided in four was ships above you, ships to the right, left. So each section kind of corresponded, like on the compass rose, to where things were. And the final larger circle, and you know these are all inside of each other. It's like ships behind you. And it was very easy to read. Just look at it and go, "Oh, that guy's in the outer circle. He's behind me."
Yeah, with the control scheme I'm using, I don't ever use the radar.
Nice.
Because if somebody pops up on the radar, I just scan my head around, and I can just see them. You can see that orange reticle appear around them. So I mean, yeah, I still use the orange arrow that kind of points you to the enemy you target. But I find myself visually scanning the environment around me instead of relying 100% on this radar sphere that they made. Because I like the radar sphere. But it's hard to just capture at a glance and instantly understand where you're orientated compared to other people, compared to your enemies. And a lot of times you have half a second to look down at your radar and figure out where the enemy is.
0 hostile contacts remaining.
Because there's already so much information you have to process in this game.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Scanning. Bogey. Bogey.
But, I mean, it's just now getting to the point where actually controlling my ship feels like second nature. You know, like piloting piloting a mech in MechWarrior feels to me. I've learned the Hornet enough.
That it feels right.
Yeah, it feels right. Holy shit! Fucking rocks! But I mean, one of the really cool effects now, especially when you're playing Vandal Swarm, is... Ah! Okay. It's so hard to talk and play this game. But, like, the ambient noise in the environment is factored into the targeting system. So if there's just a lot of weapons fire, or there's a lot of ships in one area, it will interfere with them being able to lock targets. So if you have a giant swarm of Vanduul, you know, they're gonna have so many weapons going off and so much interference that you could sneak in on their 6 and they won't even know you're there. So whereas for such a long time it was kind of just like, okay, he's within 1,400 meters of this imaginary sphere that's around me. Now he just instantly pops up and I can see him and I know exactly where he is.
Oh, that's interesting that they're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it is really, really cool. And it makes the game more interesting for me to play. And I can't wait for it to get even more in depth. Like, I want it to be so in depth that I need a second person in my Super Hornet telling me, just giving me intel and informing me on the situation. Like, what would be the smartest thing to do? Like, this person is there, our teammate needs help, this enemy's incoming from this way, all that kind of stuff. Because I want to reenact Top Gun when I'm playing. I want to have a goose. Because that just sounds like so much fun.
0 hostile contacts remaining.
And they've added so many cool sound effects to the game.
Elite units en route.
Scanning. Bogey.
Oh shit, it's the priest.
Bogey.
When you target an enemy, it actually gives you a visual representation of their shields. So if like one aspect of their shields is really weak, then you can kind of aim for that point, you know. Like the Vanduul. One thing I didn't know is that they only have front and back shields. They don't have side shielding or below or top.
Wait. This, I thought the side shielding was just extra shielding. You're telling me that when something doesn't actually have a shield indicator there, it doesn't have shields?
Yes,
Destroyed.
your shields are represented. I just fucking raped the priest, man. Ah, man. My game froze. I might be dead. Nope. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Target destroyed. Shield.
I'm gonna switch to
You're
chat.
going to be stoked for the
Offline.
multiplayer with all of us in it,
Bogey.
running a mission or something.
Charging. Shaft. Alert. Starboard shield. Down. Bogey.
Oh my god. I'm in a bad situation.
Target destroyed. Proximity alert. Shields charging. Shields.
Oh man, I've got like 2 or 3 people on my ass. Head to the asteroid field!
Forward. Proximity alert.
Oh, I lost him.
Proximity alert.
That's one thing that kind of bothers me. You can see somebody on the radar through an asteroid.
Deck. Proximity
So you can't really hide behind asteroids.
I think that's a thing. You know?
Oh, dude, I really miss the chain. I miss the Gatling gun so much. Just the way they tore apart ships was just so satisfying.
What happened to the Gatling gun? Did they take it out?
Well, the trainer Hornet that I got to fly was actually like a military spec Hornet, because I guess they were using that to figure out the balance for the military Hornets you'd be flying in Squadron 42. But now that all the Hornet variants are actually in the game, they're giving you the actual loadouts that you paid for them to have.
Oh, bummer.
So now those Gatlings are gone, and they're super expensive. Like I could go buy them, but they're really expensive. Doesn't seem worth it.
Shields full. Scanning.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Scanning.
Scanning.
Bogey. Bogey. Lock. Lock. Shaft.
You son of a bitch! Oh, that was so cool. Like there was like a swarm of like 4 or 5 Vanduul following one of my allies, and They did not see me coming in on their 6. So I launched like 3 or 4 missiles at them, and then I cut throttle, and I kind of just like loitered in the back of them, and as I was moving through the squad, like all my missiles started landing. So all these ships were just like exploding around me. And then I gotten really close to somebody and then fired all my weapons at them and they just disintegrated. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Have you seen The Gladiator?
Bogey. Bogey.
Yeah, the little light fighter thingy.
Oh no, that's the Gladius. The Gladiator is like it's the bomber version of the Hornet basically.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It's almost like a Y-wing. Oh dude. It's in the hangar now. You should look it up. They put pictures on a couple days of it. A couple days ago.
Missiles drive. Shock. Shields charging.
This is a furball.
And it was a firefight!
Oh shit, who's on my ass? Yeah, dude. My fucking wrist hurts.
Alert. Systems overheating. Systems overheating. Target destroyed.
Zero hostile contacts remaining. Contact. Elite units en route.
I think now if you release
Scanning.
like a chaff countermeasure,
Bogey.
it'll persist for a period of time in the actual world, and it will actually stay and interfere with people's targeting systems.
Shock. Target destroyed.
Come on, computer, you can handle this.
Shields full.
Oh, well, I think I just collided with a ship.
Alert. Starboard shields down. Starboard hit. Forward. Proximity alert.
Ah, I lost a wing. No.
Shields charging. Forward hit. Alert. Add shields down. Starboard hit. Shields
Shit.
charging. Shields charging.
I might have afterburner fuel.
Forward. Proximity alert. Check. Forward. Proximity alert. Port. Proximity alert.
I think my ship is fucked up. Yeah, I'm right. It is.
Shields charging. Target destroyed.
I think I'm about to eject.
Alert. Systems overheating. Alert. Systems overheating. Alert. Out shield. Starboard. Hit. Alert. Systems overheating. Alert. Systems overheating.
Oh my god.
Shields charging. Shields charging. Alert. Systems overheating. Shields full. Alert. Systems overheating. Systems overheating. Ejecting.
Alright, I'm out of there. That ship's spent.
Stand by for reintegration.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Scanning. Chaff offline. Bogey. Flare online. Chaff offline. Flare online.
Alright, where is this guy?